So this is our dissection that we're doing today. It is a starfish. It's for echinoderms. The first thing that you'll notice on the outside, its skin is very, very spiky. Can you hear the ASMR going on? Very, very spiky. One thing I want you to write down is this little circle. Do you see that little circle that's right there? I don't think it's labeled on your paper, but I want you to write it down in the notes. So this circle at the top is called the madreporite. And the way that you spell madreporite is M-A-D-R-E-P-O-R-I-T-E. Madreporite. Madreporite. This is where water comes into the body of these starfish. So water comes in through the madreporite. If I keep looking at the external structure of my starfish, I'm going to flip him over, or her. Honestly, you can't tell. These structures right here in the middle of the arms are called the tube feet. The tube feet is what helps it move, and I'm going to move it up closer so maybe you can see. I can't even tell where my camera is. That's depressing. Okay, yeah, so you see how they're like little, just like blobs and dots, and they move around. It's dead, so it doesn't really move too well. So the tube feet are in the center of the arms. And at the very, very center of the underside of this starfish, right here, maybe, where is it right here? That's its mouth. So its mouth is in the very, very center of its body. And it's on the underside. And this one has a little bit of its stomach coming out. But we will cut into that and find out. Okay. The great thing about starfish is each of their arms look exactly the same. So whether I cut into this arm or this arm, what I'm gonna see inside are the same stuff. So it doesn't really matter which arm we pick, I just have to pick one of them. And I have to use my scissors because they are really difficult, kind of hard to get into. So I'm gonna pick a good arm to cut. Pick this one. Ew. And the way the cut is going to happen is I'm just going to go flipping up the side of the arm. These scissors are not very good. These ones are much better. All right. So when I flip back this arm, we're going to see a couple of stuff. Which this came off of it, so I'm going to knock that down. If we look at, remember how I said they had a very, very strong kind of structured skeleton. You can see here all the different ridges. Those ridges create the flexibility, but also allow for it to be super, super armored. And I'm going to cut a little bit more. I'm going to cut around this centerpiece because I want to see a couple of the different organs that are inside the center. Arm section, because we don't need it. And as I cut, I'm gonna make sure that I avoid the, this is yeah, make sure I avoid that madrepore, that center. I'm just gonna cut around it. Cut up. Come on. I think I'm going to invest in a new pair of dissection scissors next hour. There we go. Cut it open. The main thing that we're going to see when we cut open that top of the starfish is its stomach. I don't have forceps here, so I'm focusing. So its stomach is right here. It's in the center, and it is very, very stretchy. And that's because the stomach needs to be able to inject itself or like propel itself. So we think about it eating things like clams, things like mussels, scallops. It has to be able to push its stomach inside the shells of those skin, clams and scallops. Oh, here we are. And that's how it eats. So I'm gonna just use my forceps to like pull it out because it's in my way, and I want to show you another structure. I know this is exactly what we wanted to be doing at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's fine. You can just enjoy the show. Me gutting a starfish. Come on, get off. Okay, hopefully I got it clean enough. Okay, so this, I want you guys to write down this list. This is going to be the list of the water vascular system. And this is a question that I will definitely be asking on the quiz. I want to know the different parts of the water vascular system. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 parts of the water vascular system for this starfish. And I'm going to name them as I show you them. One of them is broken though, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so the first part of the water vascular system I have already showed you, and I've already told you the name of, and it is the madreporite. So the madreporite is the first step of the water vascular system. And the way you spell madreporite is M-A-D-R-E-P-O-R-I-T-E. The next step after the madreporite, the water goes into it and it goes down, and you can't even see it well because it got broken. It goes down into this thing called a stone canal. Stone canal. So we go madreporite to stone canal. Madreporite, stone canal. And then that brings us into the center in this circle. So that goes into the radial canal, if it will like hurry up and go. I know my internet connection's unstable. The whole school is unstable. All right, so it goes down into the radial canal, which is the arm. So we go madrepori, stone canal, ring canal, radial canal. And I'm actually just going to combine 5 and 6. And then it goes into the tube feet, which are on the underside. Madrepori, stone canal, ring canal, radial canal, tube feet. All 5. That is the water vascular system. I'm going to try to open up one of the other arms to see if I get better inside stuff, because that inside stuff was not good. Nope, this one does not have. So on the inside, a lot of what you're seeing, do you see all this like goopy stuff? All this like gross goopy stuff that's coming off. Maybe the internet will catch up. All that right here are digestive glands. So it's stuff that helps it eat. Oh, I just ripped my glove. That's fine. Let's take them off anyway. And I'm trying to figure out so there should be 2 structures in the arms for your diagram on Canvas. One of those structures will be the gonads, one of those structures will be the digestive glands. Unfortunately, in our poor little starfish right here, I think it might have been too old, so we're not able to see the digestive glands and the gonads. We're able to see digestive glands, but not gonads. Not old as in age, but old as in they were in storage too long. So yeah, that is our starfish. The dissection questions are on Canvas under Thursday. There is a diagram I want you to label, and then some questions I want you to answer. So please make sure you guys go ahead and finish those up. I know the internet is kind of spotty, so just do the best you can. And thank you, thank you.